Hello everyone, how are you? I hope all of you are doing really good. So welcome to another session of strategic management. So in the last lecture, we were completed with all the theoretical part, all the conceptual part of chapter number 1, that is Introduction to Strategic Management. Now we are moving on to the scenario based questions of the ICI module. First we'll be covering the ICI module. In this particular lecture, we'll be covering the first chapter, right? We will be able to end this first chapter. First we'll be covering the ICI module. The rest of the questions from RTPs, MTPs or previous year, we are into compilation of that, we'll take up at the end, right? Nothing to worry, we'll be covering each and everything. So let's move on with the first question, scenario based question. Now what is a scenario based question? First try to understand that. Scenario based question is you are given a particular scenario. You have to dive into that scenario and try to imagine that if you are in that place, how you are going to make a decision, right? Or how you think like that particular person. Let's say he says the CEO. You have to think like a CEO and everything will be around what we have studied. Let's see the first question. Mr. Raj has been hired as the CEO of XYZ Limited, a FMCG company that has diversified into affordable cosmetics. The company intends to launch the feel-good brand of the cosmetics. The XYZ wishes to enrich the lives of people with its products that are good for skin and are produced in ecologically beneficial manner using the herbal ingredients, right? And this Mr. Raj has been appointed as the CEO of the company. Now draft the vision and the mission statement that may be formulated by Mr. Raj. Now CEO is what? CEO, if you remember, is the corporate level. CEO is what? It is the corporate level, isn't it? Yes sir, it is the corporate level. Now at the corporate level, they have to set the vision and mission of the company. This we have already studied, right? The corporate level people, they are the one who set the vision as well as the mission of the company, right? Now, what will be the vision statement? Just think about it. We are not here to cram something or like in such a question, in such a type of question, what you have to do is the first thing that you will write is while framing the vision statement, you will not directly give the statement. You will first tell what is a vision, right? What is vision? We have studied about it. Vision is where we want to see our company down the line 5 years, 10 years, right? It is the blueprint, long range blueprint of the company that where we want to take this company. What is, then you will give that what can be the vision statement that can be formulated by Mr. Raj. Think about it. What it can be. Just think about it. What can be a vision statement? How Mr. Raj is going to visualize about the company, sir. Mr. Raj will think that we want to make it one of the leading cosmetic brands in the country. Isn't it? This is what? This is a vision statement. Or another statement can be, we want to make it one of the leading herbal cosmetic brands. This is again a vision statement. We are going to be one of the leading herbal cosmetic brands in the country. That is again a vision statement. Then if you want to talk about the mission statement, you will not directly give the statement. First you will write what is a mission. What is a mission? The mission is that tells about that why you are doing this business. It tells about why we are in the industry, what is the purpose we are trying to solve and how we can achieve our goals and objectives, right? This is what the mission statement is. So what can be the mission now? Highlight the keywords. What are the keywords here? If you look at this, one is the affordable cosmetics, another one is the good for skin, third one is the herbal ingredients. So this can be formulated into a mission statement now that the mission is to provide affordable cosmetics to each and every Indian, right? To each and every household. We want to provide the affordable cosmetics. Second mission statement can be that we want to provide all those cosmetic products which are not harmful for the skin, which protects the skin from the harmful UV rays, right? The third can be, we want to provide the best of herbal cosmetics to the people. These are what? These are now the mission statements which can be formulated by Mr. Raj. So highlight the keywords. From that keywords itself, the case study itself will tell you that what can be the vision and the mission. Let's see what institute is providing the answer about it. The feel good brand of cosmetics may have the following vision and mission. Vision. The first thing that they have done is they have explained what is a vision now. Vision implies the blueprint of the company's future position, long range blueprint of the company's future position. It describes where the organization wants to land. Mr. Raj should aim to position Feel Good Cosmetics as the India's beauty care company. It may have the vision to be the India's largest beauty care company that improves looks, give extraordinary feeling and bring happiness to people. This is one kind of a vision statement. Another kind of a vision statement can be to make this feel good company the biggest brand in the cosmetics, right? In the herbal cosmetics. This can be another vision statement. So there is no hard and fast rule that you have to go by what is, we don't have to cram it. We just have to understand that how to draft a vision. Tomorrow, you people might be running a company, and if you are going to be the CEO of the company, you will have to set a vision, right? So just think about like that. If you are the CEO of the Feel Good brand and you have understood what is a vision, then how will you define a vision of that company? What will be the vision? The vision will be to take that company from here to here. Right, today if we are sitting here, tomorrow we might want to see this company here. That is the leading beauty care brand, leading cosmetic brand of the country, leading cosmetic herbal brand of the country. This is another vision statement. Mission delineates means describes. What is the meaning of delineate? That is, it describes the firm's business, its goals and ways to reach the goals. It explains the reason for the existence of the firm in the society. It is designed to help potential shareholders and investors understand the purpose of the company. This is what we have studied in the mission now. This is what we have studied in the mission, right? So Mr. Raj may identify the mission in the following lines: to be in the business of cosmetics to enhance the life of people, give them confidence to lead, right? To protect the skin from the harmful elements in the environment and sun rays, to produce herbal cosmetics using the natural ingredients, right? To provide the products which give the protection to the skin of the people, which are good for the skin, chemical-free products. That is also a mission, to provide the chemical-free products which are skin-friendly to the people. This is another mission statement which is clearly given here, no? Herbal means what? The herbal means that they are not going to use the harmful chemicals, and those things are going to be useful for the people. As simple as that. So this is the first scenario based question. Basically, the thing is how to present it. That is the main important point. Come to the second one. The second one says, yummy foods and tasty foods are successfully competing in the business of ready-to-eat snacks in Patna. The Yummy has been pioneer in introducing the innovative products. These products will give them the good sale. However, the tasty foods will introduce the similar products in reaction to the products introduced by Yummy Foods, taking away the advantage gained by the former. Discuss the strategic approach of the two companies. Which one is superior? Now, if you talk about the strategic approach, what are the two strategic approaches? Can you think of something from it? I have highlighted this word reaction. Why I have highlighted this word reaction? Can you tell me? Sir, Yummy Foods have introduced the innovative products, right? That means they have followed a proactive approach. Whereas if you talk about the tasty foods, they are going to introduce those products in reaction to the other company. That is, they are following the reactive approach. They are not following the proactive approach. They are following the reactive approach. What is best? The best is a mixture of proactive and reactive. Sometimes you have to be proactive and look at the environment and what are the changes which are required and accordingly come up with the strategies. Another time you might have to be reactive. Why? Because the environment is totally unpredictable. Everything you cannot predict accurately and take the proactive approach. No. Sometimes the environment will behave in such a way that you will have to take a reactive approach. You will have to give the reactions to the environment. Whatever is happening in the environment, you will have to react accordingly. Clear? So this is what is there. Let's see. The Yummy Foods is proactive in its approach. On the other hand, the Tasty Food is reactive in the approach. Now, Here, after giving this one line, you will have to tell what is a proactive approach and what is a reactive approach, right? You will have to explain, because the paper checker he doesn't know that what is a reactive approach or what is a proactive approach. You have to tell that person, right? That we know, we are the students, the CA students, right? We know what is a proactive and reactive approach. We are going to tell you that how yummy food is following the proactive approach and how tasty food is following the reactive approach. We are going to tell you, sir, don't worry about it. A proactive strategy is a planned strategy, whereas reactive strategy is an adaptive reaction to the changing circumstances. Right? To adapt ourselves to the changing circumstances, we react according to the changes. A company's strategy is typically a blend of proactive actions on the part of managers to improve the company's market position and financial performance, and the reactions to the unanticipated developments in the fresh market conditions. If the organizational resources permit, it is better to be proactive rather than reactive. He say if you have the sufficient resources, right, if you have the right people who can analyze the environment on time and give you the right strategies, then it's better to be proactive rather than being reactive, right? Being proactive in the aspect such as introducing the new product lines will give you an advantage in the mind of customers. If you are proactive and bring out the new customer, I'll take a very simple example here. In the today's time, a lot of us are getting gluten insensitive. So as a company, let's say, because we are talking about this particular yummy foods and tasty foods, we are talking about the food industry. If there is someone who brings out the gluten-free products, right, where no one is dealing as of now, he is able to make the snacks, right, in the gluten-free, and he is proactive in that. It is not reactive. It is proactively, he is trying to find out the recipes, the gluten-free recipes, and he is able to introduce those recipes, right? He will take the advantage. He will take the advantage. Although the other people might copy it later on, they will have a reactive strategy to that particular strategy. They will make it. They will copy those recipes and everything. But first time, that person who has introduced this, who has taken a proactive action, he is going to have an advantage. At the same time, crafting a strategy involves stitching together a proactive intended strategy and then adopting the first one piece and then another as circumstances surrounding the company situation change or better options emerge. A reactive or adaptive strategy, this aspect can be accomplished by yummy foods, that once they have introduced it, that's fine. They have taken a proactive step, but accordingly, the yummy foods will have to again create a strategy that if the tasty foods is going to copy, that they are going to follow a reactive strategy. What is going to be their strategy to counter it? Basically, they should not be losing a lot of customers to tasty foods then, right? So this strategy is not something that will end at one stage. This strategy will keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. That is what is the strategy. Right? Okay, now coming to third one. Ramesh Sharma has 15 stores selling the customer durables in the Delhi region. The 4 of these stores were opened in the last 3 years. He believes in managing strategically and enjoyed significant sales of the refrigerator, television, washing machine, air conditioners and like till the 4 years back. With the shift to the purchases to the online stores, the sale of his stores came down to about 70% in the last 4 years. He is following the good strategies. He is moving ahead strategically, but still then his stores are not gaining that much sales which were there earlier. Why? Because people are now moving to the online shopping. Amazon, Flipkart, lot of things are there. People say we are happy, we will sit back at home, we will order from Amazon, it will come home, that's fine, right? We are getting discounts and all those things. So Mr. Ramesh, he is having the offline stores, he is not into the online business. Analyze the position of Ramesh Sharma in the light of limitations of the strategic management. Sir, he is following strategic management, but still there are limitations. What can be the limitations? We have already studied about it. Sir, the environment in which Mr. Ramesh is operating is all turbulent. It is unpredictable. Mr. Ramesh would not have imagined in his dreams that the online stores are going to get so much of the sales, right? 30% is a huge amount, sir. 30% of the sale means a lot, right? Especially for these big products, refrigerator, television, washing machine, for all these things, 30% means a lot. 30% of the sale. So it is a turbulent environment. Now, those online giants like Amazon, the people are sitting and making the strategies in the US. How will Mr. Ramesh know what are their strategies? What are the strategies that they are making? That is a great limitation of the strategic management. Still, even if he is moving strategically, there are limitations. So basically, you have to explain the limitations as well as take up the case of Mr. Ramesh, right? So that is what Mr. Ramesh is facing, the declining sales on account of large scale shift of customers to the online stores. While he is using the tools of strategic management, they cannot counter all the hindrances and always achieve success. He is using the strategic management tools, but still we cannot guarantee the success. Why? Because of the unpredictable environment, business environment. There are limitations attached to strategic management as follows. Environment under which the strategies are made is highly complex and turbulent. It keeps on changing every time. Entry of online stores, a new kind of competitor, brought a different dimension to the selling consumer durables, right? And the customer found it very convenient to order sitting at home. No need to go anywhere. All the details are available on the website. Yes, we all feel like that, right? It is not about a particular customer or you. We also feel like that. We also use Amazon, right? Online stores with their size, power could control the market and offer the stiff competition to the traditional stores. The Amazon, the biggest example is Amazon. That's why I'm saying the Amazon people, the top level management sitting in the US, they are making the strategies. And here in India, we won't know that what are the strategies that they are preparing, right? And they have the power, they have the size, they have the resources, they have the money to take up the market, place. Another limitation of strategic management is that it is difficult to predict how the things will shape up in the future. Ramesh Sharma, although managing strategically, failed to see how the online stores will impact the sales. Although strategic management is a time-consuming process, he should continue to manage strategically. The challenging times require more efforts on his part. That is another limitation, that strategic management is time-consuming. Another part, strategic management is costly also, and Mr. Ramesh Sharma might not be able to afford that much of the cost to hire the strategist and make the strategies. So strategic management is costly. Ramesh Sharma may consider engaging the experts to find out the preferences of the customers and attune his strategies to better serve them in a customized manner. Such customized offerings may be difficult to match by the online stores. That as an offline store, they can provide some customized services to the consumers which the online stores might not be able to give, right? For example, the free after sale services, free installation and all those things. The stores owned by Ramesh Sharma are much smaller than the online stores. It is very difficult for him to visualize how the online stores will move strategically because the strategies are being prepared behind the doors, and Mr. Ramesh Sharma cannot imagine or cannot identify that how the strategies are going to work against him. So these are the limitations. This is related to the whatever the limitations we have studied about strategic management. You can put it in a different way also. There is no hard and fast rule. Fourth one, Dharam Singh, the procurement department head of the Cyclics Limited, right? It is a procurement department head. A mountain biking equipment company was recently promoted to look after the sales department along with the procurement department. His seniors at the corporate level have always liked his way of leadership and are assured that he would ensure the implementation of policies and strategies to the best of his capacity, but have never, now this is the most important line here, but have never involved him in the decision making for the company. Right? Do you think that this is the right approach? Validate your answer with the logical reasoning around management levels and decision making. See, the first thing here, try to identify this Dharam Singh person who is the head of the procurement department. He is also given the charge of the sales department. At which level he is working, whether he is working at the corporate level, business level or the functional level. Just think about it first and answer to yourself. Answer to yourself. At what level he is working? Is he working at this corporate level? Obviously no. Business level or the functional level? Sir, he is a functional level head, right? Because this procurement department of the Cyclics is what? It is a business unit, right? Procurement head, then sales department head. This Dharam Singh person is a functional manager. He is a functional manager. Right? Now, as a functional manager, the company is very happy with his performance. But the important line is that they have never involved him in the decision making. We studied one thing about the functional managers. What? That, sir, the functional managers are the ones who are nearest to the consumer. Dharam Singh is the person who is nearest to the consumer. He knows exactly what the consumer needs, how the consumer is going to change. So he can give the better inputs to the corporate level and the business level in making the strategies. He can give a lot of good inputs for that. But the problem here is that they are giving the promotion. That is one side. That is good. He's getting promoted. But the problem here is that they are not involving him in the decision making. That is the problem. This is wrong. Right? He says, do you think the right approach? No, the approach of the company is not right. Why? Because Dharam Singh is a functional level manager, and functional level managers are the ones who are nearest to the consumer, right? And their inputs are very important in making the right strategies by the corporate level and the business level. So he should be involved in the decision making. That is what the answer says. The functional managers provide most of the information that makes it possible for the business and corporate level managers to formulate realistic and attainable strategies. This is so because the functional managers like Dharam Singh are closer to the consumer, suppliers and operations than the typical general manager is. A functional manager may generate important ideas that subsequently may become the major strategies for the company. Thus, it is important for the general managers to listen closely to the ideas of their functional managers and invoice them in decision making. An equally great responsibility for the managers at the operational level is the strategy implementation, the execution of the corporate and business level plans, and if they are involved in the formulation, the clarity of thoughts while implementation can benefit too. He says, what is the responsibility of Dharam Singh? There is another responsibility of Dharam Singh, that he should implement whatever the strategies are prepared by the corporate level or by the business level managers. He should be implementing those strategies in the right way. But he says, the solution says that if he is involved in the making of those strategies, he will take a better interest and he will have a clear mindset that what is to be done. He will be able to implement those strategies in a better way. Thus, the approach of Cyclic's corporate management is not right. They should involve Dharam Singh as well as other functional managers too in the strategic management. Clear? So this is another one. Let's move on to the last one. ABC Limited is in a wide range of businesses, which includes the apparels, lifestyle products, furniture, real estate, and the electrical product. The company is looking to hire a suitable chief executive officer. Consider yourself as the HR consultant of the ABC Limited. You have been assigned the task to enlist the activities involved with the role of chief executive officer. Right? Name the strategic level that this role belongs to and enlist the activities associated with it. Think about it. The CEO level belongs to the corporate level management, right? And what are the activities? We have already discussed about the activities, isn't it? We have already discussed about the activities here, sir. What are the activities? Let's see. One second. See here. Activities. Role of CEO: setting the overall strategic objectives, allocating the resources among the different business areas, deciding whether the firm should divest, determining the firm should acquire any new business, ensuring the shareholders' wealth, defining the vision and the goals of the organization, right? Determining what business it should be in, allocating the resources among the different businesses. All these are what? All these are the roles, or these are the activities of the CEO, right? All this is what you have to write in the answer, right? Corporate level, the corporate consists of the chief executive officer and the other top level executives. These individuals occupy the apex decision making within the organization. The role of the CEO is to oversee the development of strategies, and all those 5-6 points more than sufficient, right? 8 points they have given. You can frame all these points. There is nothing difficult in that. Fine, sir. So after that, descriptive questions are very simple. Descriptive questions are from the part which we have studied. What is strategic management? What benefits accrue by following a strategic management? Already done. Are there any limitations attached to strategic management? Discuss. Explain the difference between three levels of strategy formulation. That is corporate level, business level, and the functional level. You have to explain the three levels. Strategy is partly proactive and partly reactive. Discuss. This we have already discussed. Right? So with this, the first chapter is complete. In the next lecture, we'll be starting with the second chapter. For the first chapter, the additional questions, whatever will be, plus the MCQs, we will take up at the end. So nothing to worry. Please be patient. Right? And with this, the conceptual part and everything of the first chapter is complete. In the next lecture, we'll be starting with our second chapter. That is the strategic analysis of the external environment. Very interesting chapter. First chapter is the base, and on this base we will be developing the second chapter, right? So get ready for that. But before that, you have to complete the first chapter, understand each and everything related to the first chapter, right? See you guys in the next lecture. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, keep studying, keep sharing. Thank you so much.